Hello world, it is Wednesday, July 13th, 2022, and looking out the window at Defiance, it's another beautiful sunny day. Cooler though. It was in the low 60s today, but I think it's going to be in the 80s, but hopefully lower humidity. The devotion for today is entitled Two Truths and a Lie by Donna Shaper. Donna bases the devotion upon John 6:19, New Revised Standard Version. The disciples saw Jesus walking on the water. And Donna writes, Truth 1. Women are human beings. They are not more human than men or less human than men. They are human. Truth 2. People of color are human beings. They are not more human than white people or less human than white people. They are human beings. Lie. There are no miracles. There are plenty of miracles. Life itself is a miracle, along with birth, that Exodus crossing the Red Sea and the waters of the birth canal. The disciples swore Jesus walked on water, and that an empty tomb traversed the River Jordan, a miracle that kept Jesus alive after some dehumanized and killed him. And modern miracles abound. How about 40 acres and a mall? Or the return of the Janes, the women who perform safe and illegal abortions. The truth and affirmation of humanity is a miracle. A 4-year-old said he got religion. So the pretend is true and the fake is not. Albert Einstein said, there are only 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. And Donna's prayer. Disciple us into becoming walkers on the waters that drown and dehumanize us. Give us a miracle. Give the pretend a chance. Stop the liars. Amen. Well, so many different things were swirling through my head as I was reading this devotion. And one is, we're all just human beings. Despite whatever differences we may see with our eyes in terms of the color of our skin, the identification of our gender, we're just human beings and we're all children of God. Those are truths. And when she talked about the lie, there are no miracles, and there are plenty of miracles. And I kind of like what she closed with Albert Einstein, how there are 2 ways to live your life. One is to go through it as if there are no miracles, and the other is though everything is a miracle. And going through the latter, just being aware and just being in awe of our world, our breath, everything, really does seem like everything is a miracle. Life is a miracle. That was even brought home even more to me this week with the first photographs from the Webb Space Telescope and the incredible view of the universe, a very small part of the universe, and how full it was brought to us. I also wanted to mention that I did look at, Donna has links on her devotion for the 40 acres and a mall, and it's an initiative in Los Angeles where a black community is banding together to purchase a mall that's on 40 acres to prevent outside groups from buying up the property. And it's a way to bring wealth and value to a community where a community actually makes the investment. And the Jane, she provided a link to that. There is a video or documentary that's coming out that talks about them. I think it's on HBO. It's called The Janes. That talks about these women who learned how to safely perform abortions prior to Roe v. Wade being passed, or before that decision, which made abortions legal. How they were actually performing it and helping people on a sliding scale, whatever they could afford or not afford. they were working with them. And those are examples that Donna gives of miracles, of people stepping up and doing things that people think are impossible or would never happen. So look at life through a different lens. See the miracles of everyday life and see the things that you can do and have the courage to do the things that you can do that might make it a miracle for someone else. Hope you have a good day and hope to talk to you tomorrow.